One of these all-wheel drive systems is lying to you about being full-time odd. Today we're tearing down the pure mechanical genius of Torsen's worm gears against the lightning-fast electronic brains of Haldex. When you're on the absolute limit, track day, mountain road, or sudden snow, does instant mechanical torque win? Or does reactive software take the crown? We're settling the traction war once and for all. Did you know your car's handling isn't just about horsepower? It's about the hidden logic inside your drivetrain. In this video, we're dissecting why a Torsen feels completely different from a Haldex, even when both are labeled odd. We'll look at the fundamental engineering philosophies, permanent mechanical engagement versus on-demand electronic control. By the end, you'll know exactly which system suits your driving style, whether you're chasing lap times or daily thrill. Let's start with the big divide. Torsen is proactive and mechanical. It's always connected, always sending power, and it reacts instantly using only physics. Haldex is reactive and electronic. Most of the time, the rear axle is sleeping for fuel efficiency, then wakes up in milliseconds when sensors detect trouble. This isn't just a technical difference. It completely changes how the car feels at the limit. Torsen stands for torque sensing. Inside, you'll find a set of worm gears and spur gears arranged in a beautiful mechanical dance. Here's the magic. When one wheel starts to lose grip, the worm gears bind together and automatically multiply torque to the wheel that still has traction. Instantly, with zero electronics. It's like your differential is reading the road faster than any computer ever could. That's why Torsen cars, think classic Audi Quattro, the new GR Corolla Circuit Edition, or certain BMW M models with the optional Torsen, give you that super predictable, linear steering feel when you turn in hard. The power split adjusts so smoothly you almost forget it's working. Downsides: it's heavier, more complex to package, and it always sends at least some power to the rear. Great for handling, slightly worse for pure highway efficiency. Now let's look at Haldex, the king of modern hot hatches. Current Gen 6 and Gen 7 systems are incredibly smart. They use wheel speed sensors, steering angle, yaw rate, lateral G, even throttle position to predict when you need rear drive before the front wheels even slip. The rear axle stays disconnected on the highway, saving fuel and emissions, then locks the multi-plate clutch packs in under 100 milliseconds when needed. And here's where it gets crazy. Modern Haldex can mimic torque vectoring by breaking the inside wheel and sending almost 100% power to the outside rear wheel. This lets a Golf R or Audi S3 rotate almost like it has an active rear differential. It's lighter, cheaper to build, and perfect for transverse engine cars. But it's only as good as its software and sensors. So which one is better when you're actually pushing the limit? On a dry racetrack with consistent high grip, Torsen usually feels more natural. The mechanical lock keeps the car balanced mid-corner. You can use throttle to adjust attitude predictably. Understeer is milder and more progressive. On rapidly changing surfaces, snow, gravel, rain, Haldex often wins. Its predictive electronics and fast clutch response can shift torque faster than a driver can react. Thermal management is another story. Torsen gears stay relatively stable under repeated hard laps. Haldex clutches can overheat if you're on track for too long, although Gen 7 cooling systems have improved a lot. Real-world data from 2025-2026 tests shows the gap is closing fast. But many drivers still say Torsen gives the more connected and trustworthy feeling. So, what's the final answer in 2026? If you want pure driver feel, track days, and that mechanical soul, go Torsen or Torsen-based systems. If you want versatility, daily efficiency, and incredible bad weather performance, Haldex or its latest versions is hard to beat, the best of both worlds. Some new 2026 performance cars are even combining elements: Torsen front plus electronic rear control, The gap between mechanical feel and electronic speed has narrowed dramatically thanks to faster sensors and better software. But it hasn't disappeared yet. For most enthusiasts chasing emotion on a track, Torsen still wins. For everyone else, Haldex is the smarter daily weapon. Which system would you choose? Pure mechanical Torsen or intelligent Haldex? Drop your answer in the comments. Tell me your car model and whether you track it or daily it. If you learned something new today, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. We're doing more deep mechanical breakdowns every week. Next time we're comparing supercharged versus turbocharged in the same chassis. You don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, drive safe, and I'll see you in the next one.